Right, so good evening guys. So today we're going to be breaking down the business paper for leaving cert. So let's get into the video. So for this one I'm going to change it up a little bit, the format of how I do the videos, because I've already done maths and English. I had done Irish, full disclaimer, done Irish, was incorrect too much in it, made too many mistakes, so deleted it. And I will redo it eventually because it needs to be done, but I wasn't happy with how I did it. So for this one, I'm going to start with the paper, go through it, tell you how many marks for each section, tell you what's going to be involved. Then I'm going to move on to how I study it. And then at the end, I'm going to give any tips I would advise. So full disclaimer, I'm no professional. I'm a leaving cert student studying higher level business. And I would like to study commerce, so I do have an extra interest in this. So I hope I can provide a little bit of advice to someone. So let's start with the paper. So the paper itself is 400 marks, which is your full marks for business because there's no project involved. So let's break it up into 3 sections. Part 1 is short questions. Short questions, there are 10 marks each, and you do 8, which is 80. It makes up 80 marks of your paper. And this is taken from the full business course. Like, it gets into the real nitty gritty bits of the course, really testing your knowledge, with fill in the blanks, you have to do definitions, so that nice easy marks to pick up on. If you know your course well, these are nice easy 80 marks, and that's 20% done straight away. So nice handy 80 marks. Totally advise making sure that you're kind of do the previous years, because they can be fairly repetitive. Then you move on to section 2. So section 2 is the applied business question, which is known as the ABQ. So the ABQ, every year it takes from different sections of the business course. With our year, so if you're doing your leaving cert in 2019, like I am, it's taken from section 1, 2, and 3. So it's on my business book here. So we're luckily having Unit 1, Unit 2, and Unit 3, which is, in all fairness, the easiest units. So you've got the likes of Introduction to Business, Resolving Conflict, Marketplace and Workplace, Enterprise and Entrepreneurs, and then Under Management is Unit 3. Very nice 3. Like, that's another 80 marks, it's 160, so it's another 20%. Again, like, you want to be capitalizing this. You know exactly what units. So you should know Unit 1, 2, and 3 like the back of your hand come June. Because again, these are very, very easy marks that you should really capitalize on. Yeah, 100% capitalize on that. Then you move on to the final section, section 3. Section 3 is 240 marks. So this is 60% of your paper. So the way it's broken down is there's 3 sections. This is section 3. You have to answer 4 questions. One question part 1, 2 questions from part 2, and 1 other question from either part 1 or part 2. And again, all questions carry equal marks. So the way they seem to do it is they kind of give you the name of kind of a chapter, and then you answer questions off of that. And then each question carries 60 marks. So like you said, you end up doing 4 of them. So they each kind of are in different chapters, so you can kind of yourself decide, I prefer these chapters. You're kind of limited on the way what you can do, but again, you still got a bit of choice, so not the worst paper. So that's the paper broken down. So let's talk about how I broken it for study. So for study, what I'm currently doing at the moment is I started from chapter 1. I'm reading through, like I said, very first video. Read for 20 minutes, blank page for 5 minutes, break for 5 minutes. I know I've said it over and over and over and over again, and I will keep saying it because I honestly believe 110% of it. So I spend the first 10 minutes, I read over a new chapter. So currently I'm on like chapter 7, chapter 8. Reading through that for 10 minutes. Then for the next 10 minutes, I'm rereading over a chapter I've already read. So what I'm doing is, I get up to about chapter 7. Now I'm starting chapter 1 again and working my way up. So simultaneously, I'm learning new content in a day, and I'm also revising over old content. So I'm keeping it fresh in my brain. And then just rewriting over 5 minutes the new content, and also some of the kind of a bit rusty in the old content. I'll write that out also. And then certain days I'll mix it up. Then I'll go on to study clicks. Study clicks is brilliant, especially after you cover a new chapter, to make sure your comprehension of the topic is 100% solid. You can go on. And it's got every chapter broken down, and you can answer it, which is absolutely brilliant. I think study clicks is an invaluable tool that you should definitely invest in, because it's so good. I'd be lost without it. So 100% use study clicks. I can't say enough good things about it. So then my advice for the paper. So the main advice I give is for the long questions. So that'd be section 3, which is worth 240 marks. I found that I usually get better marks if I ramble on a bit. Now, ramble within reason. You can't go start writing about stuff that's totally unrelated to the topic, but if you have an idea of the topic, just flesh it out as much as possible. Try and broaden the way you can say things. If you can say things in one sentence versus 3 sentences, make it to 3 sentences, because they want to take quantity. You need to write for business, same as English. Write as much as possible. 100%. That's what I totally find. I usually tend to get better grades if I do that. So, I think that's the main thing. Short questions, no real advice. It's kind of just, you either know or you don't. And then for section 2, really make sure you know unit 1, 2, and 3 really well, and you'll do perfect. So that's my kind of advice on business. I hope you kind of enjoyed the more regimented way I did it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Leave in the comments below what you thought of it. Any advice, anything you'd like to see that you didn't see today, please tell me down below. And next up is Rare right on Saturday. So if you are going to be watching it, I'll be live reacting on my Instagram. Darrow_Jordan will be down in the description. And we will see you next week. Good night, relive.